Hello friends, welcome to your tutorial for mermaid pose. Today I invite you to have a strap with you or something that can mimic a strap like a tea towel, and let's get started. So come to find a tabletop position on your mat. Let your hands walk a little bit in front of your shoulders. Your fingers are spread really wide. They might even turn a little bit towards the upper corners of your mat. Press firmly down into the heels of your hands and the base of your knuckles, that knuckle where your finger attaches to your hand, and then scrunch up your fingers, pull them towards you. The weight of your body is in the heels of your hands, the base of your knuckles, and the tips of your fingers. Curl your toes under, and then slowly begin to press the earth away as you lift your hips up and back. Lengthen through your spine, relax your neck completely, and then fire up the muscles in the sides of your body, your lats. Begin to pedal it out. Slowly bring your toes a little closer towards one another. Big breath in. Slow exhale. Pour the weight of your body into your left foot. Look towards your hands and then begin to bend your right knee. Bring your right knee to the back of your right wrist. Set your shin down at any angle. It does not have to be parallel with the front edge of your mat. And then begin to lower through your hips. Now it's really important that when you're practicing mermaid, you're already warm. There's a lot going on in this position. So from here, you want to notice and acknowledge that stretch in your left quad or your thigh, as well as the front of your left hip. If you want a little bit more, you can curl your back toes under and lift your knee for an active stretch. Full breath in and slow breath out. And then you can set your knee down once again. Now there's something really important that needs to happen with your thighs and your knees in order to find balance in your mermaid, and that's that they need to be engaged. So you might wiggle your right ankle a tiny bit closer to your left wrist. Flex your foot to protect your knee. Now here's where I want you to press down into both knees and squeeze your thighs. See if you can find a little bit of lift. You might even lift your fingers off the earth and feel really balanced. Good. Now I've had students that their back knee is way too close to their body and they can't find balance, and I've also had where their knee is so far away that they just tip over from one side to the other. So experiment with that lift, with that engagement of your thighs. You're also going to be squeezing the muscles of your bum. It's okay if you get a little cramp. And keep in mind that this takes a little while to get into, so if this is completely new for you, just approach it with a little bit of curiosity, maybe even a sense of fun rather than judgment. Bring your right fingers directly in the middle of your mat. Tent your fingers there. You might even place a block here. We're going to practice bending our left knee and sending our toes to the sky. So if you can't quite bend your knee without a lot of discomfort in your kneecap, you might send your knee a tiny bit further in the direction of the back of your mat and then bring that bend in here. Notice that the weight of your leg is on the fleshy part of your quad. See if you can reach your same arm, same side arm, back to grab the inner arch. If you can't quite reach it, that's okay, use your strap. Once you have hold, then kick your foot away from your body, bring a stretch into your left armpit, bicep, and even the left side of your chest. Full breath in. And then exhale, begin to bend your elbow any amount, pull your foot into your body. This is going to bring an intense stretch into the front of your left thigh. Breathe through any frustration that arises. This might be as far as you get today, and that is okay. But if you're up for mermaid, then begin to wiggle your left toes into the crook of your left elbow. You're going to find that same engagement of your thighs, pressing your knees down and pulling them towards one another. Keep that flex in your right foot. Once you've found that little bit of lift, then maybe you reach your right fingers all the way up, bending your elbow behind your head to take hold of your fingers. Keep that engagement of your thighs. Keep your breath slow and steady. You might be squeezing your glutes. There's a lot happening here. You're opening up through the front of your left quad, hip, and side body. You're opening up through your right armpit and bicep and tricep. You're also back bending here. So be patient with yourself. Full inhale. And then exhale without slingshotting. Begin to slowly come out of this. Release your back leg to the earth. Your palms come down to the earth. And then you can scoot your back knee forward and release your right leg out long. Enjoy that rush of blood back into your leg. Full breath in. Slow breath out. All right, my friends, that is Mermaid. Make sure that if you're practicing this with the tutorial that you do it again on the other side. And please remember to practice Mermaid with your body nice and warm. Give yourself a little bit of time, cultivate that patience, and have fun with it. Reach out if you have any questions. Sending love.